What up, everybody? It's your boy Jimmy.
And your boy Chucky.
Wait, something's not right with that. I'm Chucky.
And I'm Jimmy.
And we're Goodman Brothers.
What up?
But, with that, miscommunication figured out, do the intro! Hey, it's currently 34 degrees in Washington, North Kakalaki.
With the wind chill, it's probably less than that, though.
Yeah.
That wind is blowing
It's
fiercely.
probably like a good 20 real feel. But with that said, we're gonna make today quick. Mainly cause your boy's finally 21, and after we do this, we're gonna go drink some beer and play some video games.
Like bosses.
But story time.
Story time.
So I'll tell y'all a quick story with the killer raccoons and the pack of vicious coyotes. Still, and then he can tell you a story
About something. I'll figure it out.
But a few years ago, I was just getting over a divorce, and our cousin, we'll just call him Root, because I don't know if he wants his real name, so we'll just call him Root, which makes sense if you know him. But he was going through a bad breakup with his past person. Yeah. Well, I was scheduled to go on this mountain trip with a former co-worker who now lives in the mountains, and had everything set up, ready to go, and he's all upset, depressed, going crazy. And I called the lady up I was supposed to be staying with and said, hey, you mind if my cousin comes? She was like, Root? And I said, you know it be Root. So I got the okay. I went to him and I said, hey fool, we're going to the mountains. And we went up to West Jefferson and we was chilling in the mountains up in Boone, and we were doing things, and there's a bunch of stories that we said about that week. But different day, different time, just different. Story. Along the time we decided we were gonna go camping, then we put up our tent, and all was good. It started getting dark, started hearing stuff, found out we were in the middle of a raccoon nest. Root's obsessed with Pop-Tarts, like the blueberry ones. He likes the blueberry ones. And they stuck in the camp and stole a whole box of blueberry Pop-Tarts, and I thought that was funny. He made some jokes about raccoons not being able to read and calling them poop tarts. And then we started hearing coyotes. And yeah, coyotes!
Not them coyotes.
Them there coyotes!
Them there coyotes.
And they ain't no Roadrunner coyotes.
Oh, not Wiley.
No. I'd much rather than Wiley.
Oh, no.
I'd have been like, I can help you catch that damn there Roadrunner. But these were wild coyotes.
Look out for them anvils.
Yeah. I don't know if y'all know anything about coyotes, but them some pack animals. They don't go anywhere on their own. And we was hearing the "ow" all around. And this is before we was 21. So we didn't have a gun. And I didn't think at a nature national park I would need to take my rifle. So I left it here in Washington. So me and Root left them by the fire, thinking, okay, you're by the fire, you're gonna be safe. And yeah, I went with a machete. He went with a hatchet, and we went looking, like, where they at? Because they sounded close, and they sounded all the way around, and we didn't like that one bit, and we were probably dumb, but you know what? Well, we were dumb. Found out a creek, not even 100 feet from our campsite, And not a deep creek. I mean, we were playing in that creek earlier and the water didn't even come up to my waist. Not a deep creek at all. We whole bunches, like 30 of them on the other side of the creek. Me and Rue made poop tarts in our pants and ran back to camp. See, I had to tie the poop tarts in somewhere. See, now you get it. And he laughed. He got it. He finally caught on. But, you know, I had a truck. I had working windows in my truck. People we went with, they had a car with busted window. That one done them no good. Not none at all. We decided to stay in the tent and tough it out. Didn't get much sleep that night. I'm still here. Story time.
Story time. So, I don't really even know what I'm going to talk about. So let me think back to something that's happened to me in the recent past.
He had all this time to think of something too.
I was listening to your wonderful story.
About the coyotes that tried to kill us?
About them coyotes that tried to kill you, making poop tarts in your pants.
Hey.
Story time. Okay, so this isn't recent past, but this is pretty far back in the past. I was maybe 6 or 7 years old. So we live in what used to be like one of those uptight, you know, you gotta keep the grass a certain length, etc. You got the tennis court and the pool with a pool house, and it's a nice pool. It had the deep end, had the shallow end, you know, the kind with the lining in it. I know this story. He knows this story. It's the kind with the lining in it, you know, but one day the lining ripped at the very bottom. And my dad, you know, he's always, you know, prepared to rig something up and just, you know, give it a quick fix. And he had to. He just had to. You know, but he could have drained out all the water.
All the water.
First. That would have been too simple. No, not my dad. He decides he's going to throw on a book bag with rocks to hold him down at the bottom so he could fix it without floating up.
He held his breath.
And he was going to use a garden hose.
Oh, no, he didn't hold his breath.
He was going to use just a hose to breathe through.
Tell me one of y'all put a golf ball at the other end.
No. But he got really nervous right before going in, you know, and he gives us this little talk, you know, like, hey, you see me, if anything goes down, and you see me waving at you, that means abort and pull me back up with the hose. And me and my brother, we're just supposed to, you know, hold the hose at the top. So you've got to imagine two little boys in charge of their father's life. We're sitting there the whole time thinking, wow, Dad's really smart. Wow. So he goes down. He's down under the water 15, maybe 20 seconds. And the water pressure starts to collapse that hose. And starts tugging on the hose. Me and Noah, man, we panicked. So we yanked it out of his mouth and out of the pool. So he's down there and he's flipping out. He can't get the backpack off, you know. He can't get off the book bag. He can't get it off. Sitting down there struggling, me and Noah, we're just like, hey, Dad's waving. And so he figures the only way out of this predicament is to book it to the other end of the pool, to the shallow end, up the slope. It's not very effective with a bag of rocks on your back. He'd get about halfway up the slope and hit some algae and go right back down. And we didn't think he was going to make it at all. He did. Some miraculous how. He did. He came out of there, he was pissed. So I guess moral of the story...
Cheese, to say the very least.
I guess moral of this story is, Don't trust your 5 and 9-year-old sons with your life.
No. The moral of this story is don't go under a pool with a backpack full of rocks.
Well, that should be self-explanatory. But
So with that, guys, as I said, your boy's birthday was
the
30th.
31st.
Yep, you cut me off.
Son.
I was in the process of saying it. I don't know why 30th was coming out.
Come on,
But
son.
your boy's birthday was the 31st. 4 days later was our cousin Ash's. So, I mean, you know, it's not that late. Leave in the comment section, happy birthday Jimmy, happy birthday Ash.
It's greatly appreciated, humble dudes and dudettes.
And my birthday's coming up on the 4th.
Of March. Because your boy, on that very day, might be going to apply for his carry conceal course. And then that will be fun. We'll have some more gun reviews and gun shooting videos up for you guys. Lots of fun stuff.
But if you want to subscribe here, if you want to see the last general videos of wrestling top 10s, either Last Superstar, not Last Superstar, but the top 10 WWE Superstars, our top 10 WWE Tag Teams, click right here. If you want to see a related video, click right here. And until next time, keep it real.